I have to add what? Two parameters. One is for holding the lower company code, another is for holding what? Upper company code. What is the table we are referring? T00. What is the field you have to refer? Bookers. Character of what? 4. So tell me how do you proceed? I have to take two parameters. One is for holding lower limit, another is for holding what? Upper limit. So what I have to? Sorry? I have to take two parameters. Can I say directly like this? Suppose I'll say I underscore not I, L underscore what? Bookers. Okay, type. What is the table? T001 hyphen what? Bookers. Is it fine? Yesterday we have seen one. This must start with what? BAPI, na? The parameter references must start with what? BAPI. Is it clear? So what I'll do is, before I do this, let me create my own structure first. And this reference should be what? Either structure or a structure field. Either structure or structure field. So let me create a structure. What is the data element of this? BU chars. Done. So just observe here. I'll go to SC11. I'll create my own structure. Since it is our own structure, I'll start with Z. Let's start with what? BAPI. Right? BAPI. After that, you can give any name. I'll give it as what? BAPI something bookers. Create. What do you have to create? Structure. I'll give only one field here. Let me give it as what? Company, code, type. What is the data element? View, carriers. Understood? Okay, let me save. No problem. Extras, announcement category. Save. Activate the structure. So, what is the structure name? ZBAPI Bookers. What is the field in that? Field is that company underscore code. Field is company underscore code. So now just update this. Now what I'll do here, I will say what? Z BAPI Bookers hyphen what? Company code. You understood now? This reference parameters must start with what? BAPI. Okay, it can be old structure or it can be what? Structure field. And all the parameters have to pass by what? Values. Then I'll give another parameter h underscore what? H underscore something bookers type what? Same na? Z BAPI bookers hyphen what? Company code. Is it clear? So I created a structure with what? Two fields. L underscore bookers, H underscore sorry. I created a function model with two parameters. Let me save it. Check for the syntax. Okay, done. We'll come back to this. Right? So I added the two parameters. Now what is the other change you have to do? You have to modify the select statement. So what is the existing select statement saying? If you go to source code, where is the select statement? They are using what? Select and what? And select. Select and select is a performance issue. No? It will get only one record per request. Okay? Yes or no? And here you can see they are saying what? Start from which table? T001. T001 table has got how many fields? 82 fields. They are unnecessarily getting 82 fields, but you can see they are referring only to two fields. What are they? BUKRS and what? BUT So performance issue, right? And there is no where class here. So it will get what? All the records. So what I'll do now, let me comment this. Am I clear? So I'm just commenting this. I need to write my own select statement. What is the logic they wrote here? They are getting each record into the work area. From work area, they are assigning it to this internal table. Actually, if you observe, this append statement we use only on internal table. Na? So can I understand this is the internal table? Yes. Otherwise also, you open the standard function. This is our custom. Na? Let me open the standard also in a separate session. then we'll get an idea. We'll go to SC37. What is that standard? BAPI underscore company code underscore what? Get list. Okay, see the source code. I'm calling this as an internal table because append can be used only on what? Internal table. Let me double click on this and check whether it is an internal table or not. Okay, this is the standard function model. Okay, I'll double click on this. Yes, they have taken the control to what? Top include program. In the top include program, they declared this as an internal table only. Occurs is nothing but what? Internal table. Yes or no? Okay, and this is declared inside what? Top include program. So keep that in mind. So now I need to get okay, and you can see the code also. Unnecessarily they are getting 82 fields, but they are assigning only what? Two fields. So you need to address this. When you are getting the data, you need to address this. Okay. So what I'll do now? Select. What are the fields you want? BUKRS and what? BUKTX, BUTXT, BUTXT, right? From which table? T001 into table, into table. What is the internal table name? LM underscore what? Company core underscore list. Done. Okay. Where Hookers is greater than or equal to what is the two parameters I'm passing? L underscore Hookers and what? H underscore Hookers. So I'll say L underscore what? Hookers and what? Hookers is less than or equal to what? H underscore Hookers. If it is a select option, directly I would have said in, but it's not a select option. I took two separate fields. Done. Okay, here in the existing code, we don't have any where condition. That's why it is returning what? All the 81 records. 81 records, and unnecessarily they are getting what? All the 82 fields. But they are assigning only what? Two fields. So we are addressing this issue. Okay, I'm avoiding what? Select and select. We are trying to execute only one select statement, directly putting the data in what? Internal table, and we are getting only required fields. We're getting only required fields. Am I clear? Done. Let me check whether I'll get any errors or not. So in the standard code, if you see, in the standard code, if I double click, it is taking the control to top include file now. There they have declared that particular internal table. Now this is my copied function model. I don't know where are the other places I have to do the changes. I'm not bothered about that. Don't try to understand also. Okay. I'm just modifying what? Select statement. Okay. So let me save it. Check for the syntax. I got an error. The field LM underscore company code underscore list is what? Unknown. So where is the error? Here. In the 14th line, it is unable to recognize this. What is this? Immediately, if I double click on this, what is saying does not exist. Very clear? So let me check in the standard function model where they have declared it. Is it clear? So it's not readily we can do, we are doing part by part. Okay, I'll go to this. In the standard code, in the 14th line here only, na? Sorry, here, LM underscore what? Company code. Yes, let me double click and check where they have declared it. They declared this as what? Internal table where? In the top include program. So what I have to do? In my function group also one top include program will be there now. Okay, I'll copy this declaration in my top include program. Is it clear? Okay, so let me open my top include where in SC80. Yeah? SC80. What is the function group we created? Z1030 group. I'll go to includes. What is this? Top include program. I'll open it in chain mode. Just copy paste. Right? So here I'll just copy it. Where is the declaration? This one, na? Control C. Done. Okay, so let me save. Check for the syntax. No errors. Activate our top include program. Top include program is activated. Done. Now let us come back to our function model and check whether we'll get any further errors. Okay, I'm coming back to my copied function model. Okay, save, check for the syntax errors. I got a different error. Field T001 is what? Unknown. It is unable to recognize what is this. Again, let me go to standard and check what they have done. Okay, I'll go to the standard function model. This is a standard now. So done. I'm going to double click on this. It is taking the control of tables. They are declared in the top include program. So I'll just copy this. Is it clear? Okay, so in my top include program also, I'll just copy it. Save, check for the syntax, activate this. Done. Top include program is activated. Okay, come back to your function mode. Right, so save, check it. I got an error. Field message is unknown. Let me double click. Somewhere here, clear message. Okay, let me go to standard code and check. Right, there is a clear message. Huh? That's it. So let me double click and check where they are declared. They are declared as a structure in what? Top include program. So again, I'll copy it. Am I clear? Control C. Done. Okay. So save. Check for the syntax. No errors. Activate your top include program. Don't try to copy entire top include. Okay. Don't do shortcuts. Okay. It will contain other things also. We are bothered about our function model. Okay. I know that you will do that, but don't do that. Okay. Right. Clear? Okay, so I'll go back. Now let me come back to our function model. Let me do the syntax. Save, check it. No syntaxes. Okay, I'll try to activate my function model. I got some errors. Let me check what is the error. Form check authority T001 does not exist. Let me double click. So we are trying to call what? A subroutine. So we need to check where SAP has defined this subroutine. Is it clear? So let me go to the standard code. What is the check authority? This one, na? Right? So here I'll double click on this. They have defined that subroutine in another include, not top, na? That's why don't copy entire top. Okay, they have defined this subroutine in what? Some other include. Right? So I'll just copy this. Control C. What I can do, I can create one more include here, or else in the same top include program, I'll copy it. No problem. Top include program can contain variable declarations as well as subroutine definitions. Is it clear? Or else you can create separate include. Right? I'll just paste it. Okay. So I just copied the subroutine definition here in my own top include program. Let me save, check for the syntax, no errors. I'll try to activate my top include program. I got an error here. What is the error? Form set return message does not exist. Somewhere inside that form and form they are calling another subroutine. Let us check where they have defined it. So go back here. This one in the standard this one. Set return message. Double click on this. They have defined that subroutine in some of the one of the include. Again I'll just copy it. Control C. And here in the same top include program, I'll copy the subroutine. Is it clear? Everything I can do it in top include only. Okay. Save, check for the syntax, no errors, activate your top include program. Okay, come back to your function model. Our function model. This is our function model. Save, check for the syntax, activate this. Done. Function model is what? Activated. Okay. Let me test whether it is working or not. This is my custom now. So when I execute this, design two parameters now. Earlier there are no parameters. So I'll give 1000 and what? Something 2000. Execute this. How many entries? Earlier we got what? 81 entries. Okay, if I click on this, I'm getting company code and what? Company name only between what? 1000 to what? 2000. Am I clear? So what we have done here, we have done at ABAP level. Understood? I made a copy of the standard what? function model and I made the necessary changes. What are the changes I have made? I have added some additional parameters or I may delete some parameters. Based on that parameter modification, I will modify what? Source code. Corresponding declaration, we have to do it in what? Top include program. Is it clear? So that is a procedure for any of the requirement. Okay, done. So ABAP consultant will have what now? Two things, two function models. One is standard function model, another is what? Modified function model. Standard function model will return what? All the company codes, and custom will, modified will return only what? Depending on the range, depending on the range. So from SAP system, we have the access to what? Both the function models. But legacy programmer will have access to this business objects now. He will have access only to what? Standard business object now. If we go to BAPI T code, in this, what is the BAPI function? Sorry, what is the business object? Company code. Am I clear? Company code. So if you see get list, this is a API method. What is associated? Means legacy programmer can access only this method now. This method will return only what? The list of what? All company code. So what SAP is saying here in the documentation, BAPI modifications cannot be made to the business object delivered in what? Standard system. Instead, you have to create a subtype of what? Business object type. So as of now, till now, we have done the changes at SAP level. So ABAP consultant will have both the functionalities. Now we have to take care of what? Legacy applications also. Na? So for the legacy programmer also, you should have access to the standard one as well as what? Modified one. Okay. So what I have to do? I need to create a new business object. Yesterday we have created a business object without doing inheritance. I left the field super type. Now I'll collect this super object type. What is this? Bus 0002. Am I clear? Keep this in mind. Already we know how to create the what? Business object. SW01. SW01. Right. Object type. I'll give it as Z bus 0002. What is the standard object type? Bus 0002. I'm giving it as what? Z bus 0002. Create. Yesterday we left this super type blank. Na? So when we left this super type, by default we are getting how many methods? Two methods. Existence check and what? Display. In that we are adding our own API methods. Okay. Now here, what is the super type we know? Bus what? 0002. Object name. I'll give the object name as, what is the standard object name? What is the standard object name? Company code. So I'll give this as name. Okay, something company underscore code, something, some name. Okay, description. Range of what? Company codes, program. So what is the change we have done here? I gave the super type. Yesterday by default, how many methods are created? Two methods. Existence check and what? Display. So now when I am I clear this one, right? So when I continue, right? When I continue, okay, let me save it in our package. I did a mistake, not mistake. What is the function model we developed or copied? Z, Z BAPI company code get list. I need to release this. Before I attach it to what? API method. So I'll choose this function model release what? Release. It is released. Okay. Now come back to this. Yeah, Z bus 0002. Yesterday, how many methods we had? Two methods. Existence check and what? Display, and we have added our own method. Now if you see, since we have done the inheritance, what happened? We have many methods. All these things are inherited from where? super tile. Make clear, all are inherited from super class. Inheritance concept here. Okay, we are